Dedicated child agents are not the same thing as connected agents. For AB-620, the important clue is ownership and lifecycle. Use a child agent when one team owns related domains inside one parent solution, and none of those domains needs to be published or reused independently. Same owner, same solution, no separate publish cycle. That points to a child agent. Start with the parent orchestrator. The parent should not become one giant agent with every instruction, every tool, and every knowledge source competing at the same level. It receives the user request, decides which domain should handle the task, delegates to the focused child agent, and then continues the conversation when the child returns a result. A child agent owns a domain. A topic handles a known conversation path, such as a specific refund flow or a specific order status path. A child agent is broader than that. It can have its own instructions, its own tools, its own knowledge, and its own small orchestration layer. That is why child agents are useful when the parent has multiple related responsibilities that should stay organized but still belong to one solution. Descriptions control delegation. When the parent is allowed to choose dynamically, it compares the user request against the descriptions of available child agents. If the descriptions overlap, routing becomes unpredictable. An order status child should say it handles order status, tracking, and estimated delivery. A returns child should say it handles refunds, exchanges, and return labels. A delivery issues child should cover lost, damaged, or late deliveries. Clear boundaries make the parent's choice easier. Dynamic routing is useful when users ask the same thing in many different ways. One user says, "Where's my package?" Another says, "Has my order shipped?" Another says, "Track order 1042." Those are different wordings, but they all point to the order status domain. Description-based routing lets the parent select the right child without building a separate trigger phrase for every variation. But not every handoff should be dynamic. If a topic has already collected the order number, verified the customer, or validated a required value, use a topic redirect to call the specific child agent directly. In that design, the topic collects the clean input, redirects to order status, passes the value, and resumes when the child is finished. That gives you deterministic control when the flow must not depend on wording. Inputs make prerequisites explicit. By default, a child agent can receive the user's natural language task, but many child agents need structured values before they can do useful work. For an order status child, the input might be order number. The input definition should include a display name, a clear description, a data type, and whether it is required. If the value is missing, advanced settings can prompt the user, validate the format, reprompt, or decide what happens when no valid value is collected. Outputs return structured results. The child agent should not just disappear after doing the work. It can return values such as order status and estimated delivery. The parent can use those outputs as topic variables, branch on them, generate a response, pass them into another step, or show them in an adaptive card. This is the core pattern. Inputs carry prerequisites into the child, and outputs carry usable results back to the parent. Scope tools and knowledge as low as possible. If the order lookup tool belongs only to the order status domain, put it on the order status child agent. If a return policy source belongs only to returns, put it on the returns child agent. Do not expose every domain-specific resource at the parent level unless the parent truly needs it. A focused parent has fewer competing tools and fewer opportunities to call the wrong thing directly. Testing is not optional. Use the test panel and activity map to verify what the parent actually did. Ask prompts for each intended domain, then check which child agent was selected, what inputs were passed, and what outputs returned. If a prompt routes to the wrong child, do not rebuild the whole solution first. Inspect the descriptions, tighten the overlap, and retest. For rollout or maintenance, disable a child agent instead of deleting it. Delete only when it is truly retired, and first check that no topic redirect still points to it. Here is the AB-620 decision rule. If the scenario says the same team owns the whole solution, the domains are related, and the subagent does not need independent publication, choose a child agent. If the scenario says a different team owns the specialist, it needs its own lifecycle, or multiple parent agents need to reuse it as a separately published agent, choose a connected agent. Then, scope resources to the lowest responsible agent, test routing with the activity map, and publish the parent solution when the whole design is ready.